Test, test. Coming to you live from the city of elegance and danger, Minneapolis, Minnesota, your pal Johnny Sixgun down here in Switchblade Studios for our 5-year anniversary Great Gauntlet. The Great Gauntlet is 5 games of greatness, 5 games from 5 different consoles, maybe not necessarily from 5 different years, most from the 90s. Can you believe it, folks? This one, 1992, Gimmick, our first Sunsoft title. This one is going to be brought to you from the Famicom, or the Japanese Nintendo Entertainment System, if you prefer. This one was never released in America, folks. It was released in Japan, and it was released in Belgium. That was it. Pale territories over in Europe. Not many of them at that. So, that's Gimmick. It was released in 92. Was made with all these crazy programming tricks to get every single bit of power they could out of that NES console, which was well aged at that point. The Genesis had been out for years at this point. The SNES had been out since 91 already. So, by the time Gimmick was released in 92, everyone was they've moved on. People got a look at this cutesy little green mascot, and they're like, we've seen it, we've seen Kirby, we've seen Bubble Bobble, what do we want to do with this Gimmick? So it was swept under the carpet. It was primed to be released in the US, but it just never happened, and that's okay. You can't win them all. But we got lucky this time, gang, so this is one of the games that I've been excited to play on the stream for quite a while, just because they decided to release it for us. It was very cool of these folks to just go ahead and put all these nice extras in here. Let's go ahead and check some out. I know I was lamenting when we were playing Klonoa Door to Phantomile this and last week that there just weren't too many little bonuses. So here we go. You can check out, box scans. Here's your registration card. There's the box art for the European version, folks. I kind of prefer the little clay character with a little hand-drawn thing on the side of the box. They're pretty fun and cute. This doesn't look great. It looks like something from a 5-year-old's coloring book, and it's just not there. There's a nice Japanese Famicom cartridge, and front and back, and there's a PAL cartridge. Looks a lot like the ones maybe you've got at home. So there you go. The Japanese one only takes about half the space, and that American and European cartridge is mostly filled with nothing. It's just a bunch of air. So there we go, we got a nice story here. It is not thoroughly explained in the game, so I'm going to give you a little overview. This busy father has got no time for his daughter, but her birthday's rolling around, so he goes to the toy store, and as he is at this toy store, a green little creature called Yume Taro, I think that's what his name is, he's also at the toy store, and he's just goofing around, and the father mistakes him for a toy. Goes home, gives Yume Taro to his daughter as a kind birthday gift, and it becomes her favorite. Yume Taro is her inseparable chum, and all the other toys in her chest become jealous and whisk her away to a another dimension, and little Yumetaro gives chase, and he's gonna try to get his girl, not his girlfriend, I guess, his friend who happens to be a young girl, back to the real life, back to reality. So there we go. We've got languages on to control, and as I mentioned, this was released in Belgium. I don't know what they speak there. I speak a bit of German myself, but this is beyond me. But yeah, here we go, gang. I do love that they included that artwork. It didn't take much. Menu language, little not too much there. Achievements, kind of a pisser, gang. The only way you can unlock achievements in this game is if you do the original version. They've done very kind work in this game insofar that you can select an original version where there's no cheating. You just play the game, and if you can get through it, you can beat it and you get the achievements. Or you can play the version with the save states, which are like bookmarks for video games, so you can just throw down a save wherever you'd like, start right there again. Also has the rewind feature enabled. What should we do here, folks? What we've got is one of the most difficult games on the NES that I've played, and I've mentioned recently. I've beaten Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, Ghosts and Goblins, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. These are not easy games. This is worse. This is one of the hardest games I've ever played. Not because it's poorly constructed, but because it is so particularly constructed. And you're going to see this. It's very physics-driven, and it's just an amazing looking and sounding NES game. I mean, this art's beautiful. Some nice graphical effects here, and you'll notice that music might be a little more rich than your standard NES tunage. That's because there are 3 extra sound channels enabled on this cartridge that Gimmick was released on. So let's not goof around too much, folks. Let's quit horsing around and let's get to Gimmick, or if you bought the Belgium version, Mr. Gimmick. And we're gonna have a sip of the whiskey to help us slide through this game, because the physics are a bit wild. So let's not tarry. Let's get green and get going with Gimmick. There you go, a nice sky island. That's always a nice setting. Get ready for maybe a Studio Ghibli fantasy round. Well, here we go. Here goes Yumetaro now, or we can call him Gimmick if you want. Oh, there we go. That little troublemaker got me already. So here we go. We can generate a star. We can throw it. There we go. We got a little piece of treasure from that enemy. So that's kind of nice. Let's pick up the star. These enemies, they don't horse around too much. They'll follow you. They will give chase. They will jump. And I'm gonna let you folks in on a little secret right now. There are 2 endings in Gimmick. The first ending, it's not great. So we're gonna want to try to get that good ending, and the only way you can get the good ending is in each of these 6 stages. There are only 6 stages in Gimmick. In each stage there is a hidden treasure. And if you can find all the hidden treasures and beat the game without continuing, well, then my goodness, you can get the good ending. But let me tell you, folks, these treasures are cleverly hidden. It's going to take all your platforming chops to get to the darn things once you find them. Well, there we go. We found a nice jeweled flower thing. So let's just go for it. We got some free lives. We got points. Pretty much got everything there. So, oh, here's the gang again. They're Out for blood. Let's go, Yume Taro. As you could see, folks, there was no documentation which let us know what this little character's name is, so we'll just go with that. Yeah, the physics are pretty wacky. As you can see, he goes just flying down those hills. Alright, we can press the down button to cycle through our little optional weapons and treasures we pick up. I like this little caterpillar fella. And yeah, look at these nice backgrounds with the turning gears and such. It's the pumping spikes. This is pretty nice looking for an NES game, folks. The music's pretty fun too. But don't be fooled. If you leave little Timmy with this one at home, you might come back to a broken controller, because this is not an easy game to play. Easy to pick up and easy to fall down. Whoops, a daisy. We are going to use that rewind feature as we like. Look at that, Gimmick can just push that little cannon. And that slides down, then you don't have to worry about those cannonballs. There we go, it's just some nice scene with some fish. Why not? It's just a cool detail. There we go. There's a nice beginner's trap for you, folks. If you're not quick-witted, like Mr. Gimmick, then you're going to be dropped in the hellhole. Those caterpillars are pretty fun too. They look kind of delicious, to be honest. A little enemy characters. Whoa! Alright, let's just... We're going to utilize that rewind, folks. We're not going to unlock any achievements. We'll certainly take advantage of the cheating. I'm kind of, let's see here. We're not going to use too much quick save stuff, because we won't get too much into that yet, folks. Let's see if we can cleverly throw the star, then land on it as it's bouncing, and then jump off of it. See if we can collect that treasure. Sounds undoable. Let me tell you, folks, it's doable. Oh. Okay, we're not going to worry about it, though. We're going to keep on going. We're going to not get schnookered by that goofball. Okay, I should have seen that one coming. He's got antennas. He's homing in on me here. Oh, this is giving us some flashbacks of final stage of Klonoa Door to Phantom Mile. Game number 2 in the Great Gauntlet. We had to initiate a additional gameplay session of that one because took Gadius for a chump and he took me to the dump. Well, there we go. 1 stage down out of 6. Let's not horse around, folks. Hey, this is looking very Adventure Islandy. That's kind of nice. Whoa, there's a spiny. Maybe the Lakitu's floating by in his cloud. Oh. There we go, right in the drink for you. That's kind of nice. A nice, cool bath on a hot summer's day. Well, here we go. We're running afoul of a pirate ship. Arr, matey. More cannonballs. Everything always comes back to cannonballs. Cannonball Run. We're not going to talk about Cannonball Run tonight any more than we already have. What we are going to talk about, especially in terms of pirate ships, are some of those games that I have been playing in the year since I've hung up the stream. Let's get on the boat. And the next game after playing those Punch-Outs, I decided to get back to that Nintendo Wii. Oh, here we go. The team is busy keeping those cannons stocked. That's a fun little detail. I love the stuff like that in Gimmick. The enemies have a lot of personality, and that cannonball could hurt me. That's pretty great. But got back to my Wii catalog and decided to play a little Donkey Kong Country Returns. I know that's been released recently in an HD remaster. Well, I had the old Wii version, and it's a pretty good trick there, Helicopter Man. Alright, that's fine. Let's keep going here, folks. But anyways, yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Nintendo Wii. It's also released on the 3DS and more recently re-released. Oh, I suspect I may have wanted to have stayed on that fella. Let's keep going. Nope. Oh yeah, we are, matey. It's Captain Schnook. As you can see, all the bosses are the toys that kidnap the young lass in the intro. We'll take a few hits here and there, but we're not going to lose any lives tonight. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna have a fun stream. We're going to demonstrate a unreleased in the US until lately. Now check this out, folks, on the map. When you defeat the enemy, they are waving the flag. If the flag is red, that means you collected one of those special treasures in the stage, and that you're on the right path to getting the good ending. Second stage, waving the white flag, that's a niche. That's not good. But let's just say old Johnny's got everything covered, folks. I'm not going to reveal to you where all the special treasures are hidden. You can find that online, or if you happen to pick up Gimmick, or Mr. Gimmick, for yourself, you can find them. There we go, fun little bunny guys. And they don't even hurt you, they're just hanging around. Oh, that guy can hurt you though. Yeah, a lot of just awesome little... Oh, the log. Great little details in this one. And you can just ride around on dudes like Super Mario Brothers 2. Had some comparisons in Klonoa Door to Phantom Isle to Super Mario Brothers 2, and they're back. I do enjoy my platformers where you toss things at enemies. It's an important part of life. Throwing things is pretty important. A little ant lion there. I think that's a real thing in real life. Well, that's not. There we go. Let's keep it going, Gimmick. Controls are 100% spot on in this game. The only thing that will befuddle you is the physics behind the stars, the bouncing stars. Well, these guys seem pretty upset. Just let them be. Adios, guys. We're gonna go for a walk. Oh, the rock walk. Quite a shock. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Well, that wasn't great, though. Oh, Gimmick. You're falling victim to every trap you are encountering. This is a disaster. Oh, it's just goofy little... Oh, landmine. Pretty tricky, guys. Good job. Oh, yeah, so you can just slide right into the spikes. And that's why we're cheating, folks. We're not gonna horse around too much. This is one of the most difficult games on NES, but you can just tell that they had so much fun making it, setting up all these traps, having these realistic physics, cool graphics, great tunage. So I'm not too upset about cheating, to be honest. If anyone feels raw about it, please just go ahead and pick this one up. There was a physical edition release, which I considered buying. It comes with a little stuffed toy of Yumitaro or Gimmick, whatever you want to call the little fella. Oh, fuck it. Mr. Fuck It, we're calling it. Alright, oh, well, a little, sneaky black coon got me. Almost sounded like something horrible, but that is a black raccoon there. That's what we're going for. Whoa. I did not intend to do that, but we're going with it. I accidentally, bounced on that star quite a ways through the stage, and I liked it. Something an ace player would do intentionally. That's something that I'll take. I'll take a stroke of good luck where I can. Oh, it's another boss encounter. This is where things start to get a little tricky. I mean, the whole thing's been pretty tricky, to be honest, but that's okay. That's a Gimmick. I paid full price for this one. I think the special edition here is, you know, 15 bones new or something like that. Alright, I shouldn't have, there we go. Let's go with it. We'll take the hit, and we'll give him the hit. Yeah, I paid the whole 15 or 10 bucks or whatever it was for this one, so... There we go. Only 3 hits on that guy, so that's alright. I don't feel too bad about cheating there. Having cleared 3 stages of 6 here in Gimmick today, that was another hard sell. I mean, you had to have an extra chip in there for the added layer of sound in this game. So in 1992, who wanted to release this cartridge selling it for $50 to $60? It's a short game. It's incredibly difficult. Would have been a lot of returns on it. It's, I don't know. It didn't have a name like Batman behind it. Sunsoft did Batman on the NES based on the '89 Tim Burton movie, which we talk about constantly here on the channel. Oh, that dinosaur bastard. Nessie, you scum. Alright, that's not going well. Just go back. Get back. There we go. Just had to give him a knock on the knock. Come on, Macarena Monster. Let's hit it. Oh, dear. I do, on one hand, you know, I don't like... Oh, man, there's the king of the bastards there. Come on, King Bastard. Now I'm king of the bastards. Oh, that was a pretty good trick, guys. Oh, Gimmick. Come on, dude. And that's alright. But yeah, I can totally see why they wouldn't want to take a chance on releasing this one. But Sunsoft had some hits. They had that Batman that we mentioned. That's a good one. I was hoping that maybe there'd be some sort of deal struck when Warner Brothers is kind of going crazy with this DC Universe reboot. Like, maybe we'll go ahead and get that Sunsoft Batman re-release. No. But yeah, they also did Blaster Master back in the day. That was a big hit for them on the NES. Journey to Silius. That one was supposedly going to be based on the Terminator James Cameron movie, which I've just rewatched recently, so it's kind of cool. So yeah, if you play Journey to Silius from Sunsoft on your NES, might be a few little things that look like hunter killers or perhaps Terminator robots. Keep an eye out. But one common theme on a lot of these Sunsoft NES titles is that great music. Oh, we got some dangerous spikage headed our way. Alright, that was okay. We got through. Oh, Gimmick. If that is indeed what you're called. Alright, cool. We are loaded for bear here. Oh, I thought perhaps I could jump on that. I could not. Alright, that's a ridiculous hat. I am on board with that. Aw, I guess I deserve that. Yeah, fuck me. Anywho, as I was saying, Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. I was a big fan of Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country 2, especially on the SNES back in the day. Alright, just keep going. God damn it, Gimmick. Alright. Full power. Keep going. Oh, it's that king. Can't abide that much life loss, gang. Let's... Oh. There's a lot of shit going on here, Gimmick. Gimmick, you're pissing me off. That's another good reason not to have released Gimmick. Alright, this is really getting bad now. Let's see if we can kill these fuckers. God damn it, you fuckers. Alright, one fucker down. There we go, that's no prob. Fire just... Oh! Alright. I see. Don't care. Don't fucking care. I'm gonna keep going. I got a sub-boss here. That's substandard. God bless it. Fuck. Let's get it rewound here, folks. Ugh. And I know it can get dizzying to suffer through that rewinding, folks, but believe me, it beats the alternative of having to play through Gimmick without cheating. It is not an easy game. Having only ever played it via emulator and on this collection here, I can tell you it's no walk in the park. I mean, it looks like it'd be fun like DuckTales, and you just pick it up and in an hour or two it's like, hey, I just played a great game. You're going to play a great game when you play Gimmick, but you're gonna have to hate yourself through it. But you can certainly... Oh, the king lost his crown. Oh, I do remember this. Bird boss being a bastard, bird bastard boss. You can just kind of push them around a little. They do have a bit of AI in them. So the trick with this guy now gets worse. Oh, there we go, no problem. Seem to remember having a bit more difficulty with them on previous playthroughs, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 down, folks, here in Gimmick. 1992 Nintendo Famicom. Also in limited PAL territories. There we go, we got all sorts of cool graphical stuff here. We got some sort of bike chain, we got a frog. Got pretty much everything going for us here. Can only throw 1 star at a time, so if there's a star bopping around on the screen, that's all you got. Whoop. I do believe you have limited continues in this one also, but the second you lose all your lives and continue once, you can no longer get the good ending, whether or not... You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch launched rockets at me. That's just not cool. There we go. This isn't intermediate physics class. We're not going to go out and launch those rockets. Anyone do that back in middle school? You get that little engine, you put it in your rocket, you launch it. Dickheads in hot pursuit. Alright, and we knocked him out. Cool. It's fun little stuff like that that's kind of cool about Gimmick. Oh, I don't like getting torched there. Since we can cheat, we're going to go ahead and get greedy. We're going to get that extra health, because it is going to come into play. Now, right there. I mean, with a few tweaks, this could have been an absolutely simple game. It could have been as easy as Kirby's Adventure, perhaps, but... they opted to keep it tough. They decided to stay true to their vision, and it's a very unique game as a result. Is Gimmick for you? That's for you to decide, friend. Another Sunsoft game that I was enamored with for a while was it's called the Euphoria. It was also released only in Europe and Japan, never released over here. It was kind of a Metroidvania-ish game from a lot of people that worked on Gimmick. You could play as a penguin and a ghost. Well, I think the Japanese version was a penguin. I don't remember what the weird American thing was. Alright, this guy's kind of a dick. He's kind of got the Dr. Robotnik type thing going here. You know, we're not going to miss any hits. We'll just... Well, we'll miss that one. That's fine. We're not going to take any hits, though. Yet. So, yeah, I mean, I can't necessarily press the up button and command the star to go upwise, or, you know, have that aiming reticle from Yoshi's Island on the SNES. Oh, hey there, hobo. Meteor, strike that like button. Hell, I'll take an Omni Slash to the groin. Alright, that's going to be a tough one to dodge. So we're going to have to just take the hit. Take the shit. Ah, fuck. I don't want the bomb. I don't want to set up the bomb. Whole thing's gone to shit now, and that's it's not the best, but that's okay. Alright, the fucking bomb again. That's totally bad. Alright, there we go. No, we don't. Haha! Alright, you'd like to think that was the end of it, but it gets worse now. Metal Gear. Getting a little greedy there. Alright, I'll take that. There we go, gang. Took down Metal Gear. Nuclear powered walking deathmobile here in Gimmick. Stage 6 out of 6 here in Gimmick on the NES 1992. After taking out Donkey Kong Country Returns, yeah, I didn't care for it. It just wasn't the same. I wasn't used to it. Was it a passable platformer? I suppose. I think maybe the HD remake would be good, especially without the waggle controller. Oh, it's a friendly friend. Hi there, friendly friend. Hey. We got corn on the cob, man. Hey, Cobman. Ow. Oh, everybody's getting pretty upset here. So yeah, a lot of these enemies, if you just let them be, they'll let you be. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I think this would be a nice platformer for the Undertale bunch, perhaps. Shit. There was a shocker. Who didn't see that one coming? These little bastards are not a walk in the park, sadly. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck. But yeah, Euphoria on the Wii was cool. or on the NES rather, but I played it on the Wii Virtual Console. Since that no longer exists, feel free to pirate Euphoria. But yeah, something kind of cool out of this. They wound up making a Euphoria 2 and a Gimmick 2. Kind of in the vein of, oh, well, I actually hit one of those summons of guns. Fuck. See, like somebody who has maybe spent years with this game would just instinctively know how the angles work, the trajectories. Is probably akin to playing the billiards or snooker. But if you're a dum-dum, and you just want to throw stars to make the bad guys go bye-bye, it's, you know, you're not going to be having as much fun. In that case, go pull a turnip and throw it at a shy guy in Mario 2. This guy must think I just fell off of the turnip wagon or something, because this is some bullshit. Alright, come on. It's a high-quality shield, though. It's doing its work. That is indeed a mace. That is not a Morning Star or flail. That mace comes on the stick. The old Whomper stick. That's stupid. Oh my. Just about to remark that, oh, wow, this game's great. There's enough RAM in it to remember that that enemy was gone, but when I returned, he was back, so... Oh well, what are you gonna do? Son of a Gunderson. Hey, there we go. Alright, yeah, sometimes a bit of flailing is all you need. Anywho, after taking down Donkey Kong Country Returns finally, after years of not playing it, took a little break for Shocktober. Played a bucket list game. I wound up, folks. I can't tell you how, but I was playing the Japanese Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That's kind of been one of my video game bucket list goals, to play that supposedly substandard Sega Saturn Symphony of the Night. Well, I was able to do it finally, gang, and it's not that bad. The bonus areas kind of suck. Playing as Maria's probably not as balanced as playing as the PlayStation version of Maria that we played here on the channel. Fucking A, man. Come on, Gimmick. You can do a little better than this. The folks at home want to see you navigate these traps. No problemo. So yeah, if this looks interesting to you, you don't want to play, it's like, I already saw Johnny play it. You can just go out and play Gimmick 2, play Euphoria 2. I think they made them in the kind of crafty Yoshi style. I know I mentioned I finally finished Kirby's Epic Yarn. If you like that patchwork aesthetic, then these new Sunsoft Revival titles might be up your alley. Fucking A, Gimmick. Where are you going, you little green blob? And yes, the game is called Gimmick. It's also called Mr. Gimmick. Alright, there we go. We got a couple of full health potions now. That's the way to be. Be prepared. Speaking of Sunsoft revivals, I did play Blaster Master Zero on the Nintendo 3DS back when that was a thing. Oh, we've made it to Dark Cloak, the antagonist from Super Adventure Island. Don't get me started on Adventure Island quite yet, folks. Hey, there we go. There's round one. Alright, that was a good first hit. Lucky day. Alright, there we go. That's down 2. So we got a couple of potions. We got the bomb. And we got some trouble with a capital T. The biggest sorcerer yet, the biggest prick of them all. Oh. Alright, that's not going well. Essentially, this dude, he'll get you in these bubbles and then you can't attack. He doesn't swoop down very often unless you're in a bubble either. So, it's kind of a damned if you're trying, damned if you can't type sitch. Well, almost got him twice with 1 star. Damn. We're getting nervous. We're getting the service. I do have another potion. Let's not start a commotion. Trying to hang on to that star. There we go, folks. That's how we do it. No problem. Oh, there we go. There's Yumetaro. He's taken down that last enemy, and we're on this little bird, this sad sack bird that we saw in one stage. Wait a minute, Yumetaro, or whatever the hell your name is. You forgot to save the little girl. Where the hell is the little girl? Sell me your children. So there you go, folks. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I would have died had I not been utilizing that rewind feature. I guarantee there would have been continues involved. So that's the ending that most people get. Keep in mind, you have to find the 6 hidden treasures, 1 per stage, get through the incredibly difficult game, and then you can reveal The final stage. Here it is, folks. Before we started this one up, I had played through and I located all 6 of those treasures. Let me tell you, you're glad that you didn't have to see me flailing around collecting those today. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to use this save state I've already got going, and we're going to check out the last stage for ourselves. There we go. Just a nice zone with a, ow, big tooth dude and the birds. Just kind of nice. And a funny little cat man. There we go, free potion out of the deal. Kinda looks like that big red monster from the old Looney Tunes cartoons, Gossamer, wore tennis shoes. Sometimes he had arms, sometimes he didn't. Cool, cool. This music's very reminiscent of that found in Cave Story and Carol Blaster, games from Studio Pixel. Must have seen some inspiration from these terrific Sunsoft titles, not to be confused with the horrible Sunsoft titles released on the SNES. Somebody threw a switch once. Sunsoft made the jump to 16-bit because they're just not great. All those Looney Tunes games, woof. Although that basketball game, the Looney Tunes basketball game, no, not Space Jam. I don't know why it wasn't a Space Jam game. Well, Looney Tunes B-Ball on SNES, that's pretty awesome. Oh, I really upset that fella. Oh, and that dragon fountain's just kind of cool. Alright, no treasure for beating up the bird buds, and that's kind of sad. Alright, folks, here we go. The true final boss of Gimmick. Kind of a Dracula-type jerk. Kind of botching it here. There we go. The cloak is off. The sword is out. Come on, Yumitaro can. You take out this puke. Save the little girl. I would use the bouncing ball of power. Power was not mine. This guy kind of looks like Captain Planet. The power is his. I think we referenced him not too long ago in our Klonoa playthrough. There's a Captain Planet reboot. I don't know if it's a comic or a show or a what have you. Sort of multimedia property. But yeah, this is a pretty big sprite. Pretty cool-ass boss here for Gimmick. There we go, gang. I think that we got the legit ending to Gimmick here. Yeah, I did want to get back to it. I know I mentioned I finally got to play that Sega Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The graphical fidelity wasn't quite up to the PlayStation one, whatever, who cares. Sounded good. The 2 bonus stages really sucked, filler at best. Aw, look, Gimmick saved the little girl. And I don't know, the Sky Island is probably going to collapse once this jewel shatters, because that's usually how these things end. And we did it! A nice ending for a nonsensical plot involving a weird creature and interdimensional travel between toys, and that I don't know what they were going for, but it's magical, it's lovely, and you can tell that they really cared about making Gimmick. So will I go out and get Gimmick 2? Will I check out Euphoria 2? Probably once they're on sale. I know these are very niche titles, so they probably aren't going to go on sale much, and honestly, we should support projects like this, and that's why I paid full price for Gimmick. When I first saw it was on sale, I saw only like 2 or 3 people had reviewed it, and I was incensed, I was upset, I wanted to throw my hat in the ring, show my support for Gimmick, and by gum, I did. And now I have shared with you my knowledge of 92's Sunsoft's Gimmick. Are you up to the challenge? Can you get some of these achievements? Can you do it without cheating? I don't think I could, but that's okay. So there we go, folks. Let's check out some more of these options. Oh, could have had a background on this whole time. I don't care for those myself. Although the Gimmick... Oh, there's that European art, folks. Prefer the Japanese myself. Oh. I mean, he looks like a whoopee cushion with with gas. But, yeah, you know, you can... You got pretty much all your standard stuff there. Your mode select. We were playing here on normal mode. Rewind, save states, great. Serious mode, none of that baloney, just like the NES. Speedrun mode for the hardcore. And there he is, Mr. Gimmick himself. Let's see if we can get back to a nice title screen. So there we go, folks. That is 1, 2, 3 games in the Great Gauntlet down for the count. We'll be back Thursday with our 3rd cute game in a row in the guise of Monster World 4. Nothing to do with Capcom's Monster Hunter, but it is going to have a little something to do with Wonder Boy, which kind of had something to do with Adventure Island, and I think we're all going to learn a little bit more than we wanted to about those series in due time. We'll regale you with some more of the games I've been playing, and we'll see what shakes out. But that's coming this Thursday. It's a confusing week, folks. Memorial Day week. Hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend, and I hope we all have a great shortened week. So join us here Thursday. We'll be playing Monster World 4. It's going to be at least 2 parts, so join me, Johnny Sixgun, as we continue Game 4 in the Great Gauntlet. But until then, this has been your pal Johnny Sixgun, signing off for now. Ta-da.